Hello. In continuation with trigonometric functions, today we'll have to discuss about the trigonometric equations and general solutions of trigonometric equations. Okay. Trigonometric equations, like the equations ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, the same as sin square x plus sin x plus 3 is equal to 0. We'll find the values of 2 and we'll find the general solution. Let me remind you general solution that I told you one thing, that if sin x is equal to 0, then x is equal to n pi. Because the 0 is here in the first, after 180 0, then plus 180 0. So this is n pi where n belongs to integer. What is n? N belongs to integer. Same as cos x is equal to 0, then x is equal to 2n plus 1 into pi by 2. Okay, 2n plus 1 into pi by 2, because you know that cos 90 is equal to 0, so at pi by 2 0 and n is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to, so n belongs to integer. Okay, so these are what the general solutions of it. Now we are finding the general solutions of sin x is equal to sin y, cos x is equal to cos y, and tan x is equal to tan y, right? Before general solutions, the principal values of that, that means from 0 to 360. From 0 to 360, you will see that every trigonometric ratio in two quadrant, first quadrant and common, and suppose when we are talking about the sine or cosec, so sine or cosec, they are having a positive values in first quadrant and second quadrant. Tan and cot, they are having a positive value of first quadrant and third quadrant, and sec and cosec having a positive value in first quadrant and fourth quadrant. Okay, so that means every trigonometric terms having two equal values between 0 to 2 pi. Okay, so we are finding the two values, these are called the principal values between 0 to 2 pi of a trigonometric terms, right? So you are aware of that ACTS, we can find out where there the values are positive and where the values are negative. Here discussing about sin x is equal to sin y. We are finding the general solution of it. General solution. Okay. For general solution, sin x is equal to sin y. May I shift it? Sin x minus sin y is equal to 0. Formula you know that, sin c minus sin d, 2 cos c plus d by 2 into sin c minus d by 2 is equal to 0. There are two terms is equal to 0. What does it mean? If cos x plus y upon 2 is equal to 0, or sin x minus y upon 2 is equal to 0. Okay. Cos x plus y is equal to 0. So I write here, if we know that cos x is equal to 0, that means x is equal to 2n plus 1 into pi by 2. So here I write here x plus y upon 2 is equal to 2n plus 1 into pi by 2. Okay. And that means x plus y is equal to 2 cancel, 2n plus 1 into pi. So therefore x is equal to 2n plus 1 into pi minus y, where what is n? N belongs to integer. Okay, so this is first value, x is equal to 2n plus 1 pi minus y. If I'll solve this term, sin x minus y upon 2 is equal to 0, sin x is equal to 0, then x is equal to n pi. So I can write here x minus y upon 2 is equal to n pi. Therefore, x minus y is equal to 2n pi, and x is equal to 2n pi plus y. We analyze these two equations. Look at carefully equation number 1 and equation number 2. 2n plus 1 into pi, this is 2n pi. 2n pi, that means this is the list of all even numbers. It is the list of all odd numbers. When we combine even number and odd numbers, then total numbers are there, natural numbers will be there. Okay. Even numbers are even integers. they are odd integers. When we combine them, so that is what? It is the total integers, set of integers. Okay, so when we combine it, first term will become the set of integer. But there is a problem. Here y is negative and here y is positive. So how to determine the value of y? We will determine on the basis of that y is negative with odd integers and y is positive with even integers. Is that okay? What is the meaning of it? When we conclude and when we combine both the equations 1 and 2, then one conclusion is the value of y will be negative with odd integers and the value of y is positive with even integers. Okay, how to make even integer with plus sign and odd integer with minus sign? Okay, so let us see y1 and 2. y1 and 2, x is equal to 2n plus 1 pi, odd integers, even integers. I am combining them, that means total n pi integers. N is equal to 1 to 3. But remember, when we put n is equal to 1, if I put n is equal to 1, that is odd. So if n is equal to 1, this y will be negative. So I can write here plus minus 1 to the power 2n, or not 2 minus 1 to the power n. Simple. Now let us see, if I put n is equal to 1. 1 is odd, so it is pi minus 1 to the power 1 minus 1 multiplied by y. Okay. So with what happened? With odd integer y is negative. Now I'll put n is equal to even integer. So n is equal to, suppose I am going to put 2, 4, 6. Let us do. So 2 pi is equal to minus 1 to the power 2. Minus 1 multiplied by minus 1, it is plus 1. So with even integer, the sign is plus 5. So that means when we are combining both the equations 1 and 2, this is the result: x is equal to n pi plus minus 1 to the power n into y. Is it okay? What is it? We will remember this as a general solution of sin x is equal to sin y. So sin x is equal to sin y. This means x is equal to n pi plus minus 1 to the power n into y. Okay, where what is n? N belongs to integer. Is that okay? So the combination of equation number 1 and 2, this first term will become set of integers with pi, and the second term, because we are going to determine whether the y is negative with odd and y is positive with the odd, so we can write here minus 1 to the power n into y. Okay, so when n is odd, it is automatically negative. When n is even, it is positive. Clear? So that is the first term. Second, I am taking sin x is equal to sin y. And now let us see what is the general solution of sin x is equal to sin y. Sin x is equal to sin y. Sin x is equal to sin y already we have done. Now we are taking cos x is equal to cos y. Okay. Cos x is equal to cos y. Shifting here, cos x minus cos y is equal to 0. Formula cos c minus cos d. It's a very special formula, cos c minus cos d. 2 sin c plus dy2 into sin d minus cy2 is equal to 0. And what is the meaning? Sin x plus y upon 2 is equal to 0, or sin y minus x upon 2 is equal to 0. And sin x is equal to 0, x is equal to n pi. So I write here x plus y upon 2 is equal to n pi. Therefore x plus y is equal to 2n pi. And therefore x is equal to 2n pi minus y. Here sin pi minus x by 2, I'll take minus sign common. Simply I can write like this. Okay, I'm taking common sign. This is x minus y. upon 2. Minus will be shifted here, it is 0, no change. So again I can write here x minus y upon 2 is equal to n pi. Therefore x minus y is equal to 2n pi, and therefore x is equal to 2n pi plus pi. Equation number 2. By 1 and 2, how to combine them 1 and 2? X is equal to 2n pi minus y, x is equal to 2n pi plus y. Okay. So what is the value of x? The general value of x is equal to, we can write here 2n pi plus minus y. Simple. Okay. So that means cos x is equal to cos y. What to write here? X is equal to 2n pi plus minus y. This is the general solution for cos x is equal to cos y. Okay. Third one is tan x is equal to tan y. Because the general solution of sin cosec, cos sec and tan cot, they are same. Tan x is equal to tan y. Now let us see what is the general solution of tan. Tan x is equal to tan y. We don't have a formula tan c minus tan d, so we'll convert it into the form of sin upon cos. Sin x upon cos x is equal to sin y upon cos y. Okay. Sin x upon cos x minus sin y upon cos y is equal to 0. LCM of cos x and cos y, it is sin x cos y minus cos x sin y is equal to 0. We can shift this term here because it is a non-zero term, so non-zero term will be multiplied with 0. The result is 0. Sin x cos y minus cos x sin y is equal to 0. Sin a cos b minus cos a sin b, sin a minus b, sin x minus y is equal to 0. And sin x is equal to 0, x is equal to n pi. So x minus y is equal to n pi. Therefore x is equal to n pi plus y. So this is the one and only value. So what does it mean? Cos x, tan x is equal to tan pi is equal to, what is it? Tan x is equal to tan y. It means x is equal to n pi plus y. N pi plus y. So these are three general solutions of sin x sin y, cos x cos y, and tan x tan y. It's okay. You will memorize these solutions, because now I am starting questions from exercise based on these general solutions. So this is exercise 3.4. Exercise 3.4. In the first part, find the principal and the general solutions of the following equations. Find the principal and the general solutions. Okay. Let us, tan x is equal to root 3. First question, tan x is equal to root 3. Okay. Well, let us see the principal solution. What are the principal solutions? First, principal solution. Principal solutions. I told you root tan x is equal to root 3. There must be two values. What is root 3? Tan x is equal to root 3. That means tan 60. Tan 60 and 60, that tan pi by 3. That is 1. Okay. Tan x is equal to tan 60. So 1 is pi by 3. And second, because tan is positive in first and third. And third means 180 plus. So 180 plus means pi plus pi by 3. And second one is tan x is equal to tan pi plus pi by 3. So it is coming tan x is equal to tan 3 plus 1, 4 pi by 3. So there are two values, x is equal to pi by 3 and 4 pi by 3. Okay. These are the principal values. General solution, general values. Now let us see the general values. 10x is equal to 10 pi by 3. 10x is equal to 10 pi by 3. What is the general solution for 10x? 10x is equal to 10 by x is equal to n pi plus y. So I write here x is equal to n pi plus y. Y is pi by 3. Where for every n belongs to z. Okay. So this is general solution and these are the principal solution. What is the difference between them? Principal solution, there are two, 1 pi by 3 and 4 pi by 3 in 0, between 0 to 2 pi, two values. And for all, how many values are possible? You can put the value in place of n, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, 6, and you are getting the values of x. Okay. So this is called general solutions. So I hope you have understood it. Another question from 1 to 4. Let me take one question. Cosec x is equal to minus 2. Fourth question. Cosec x is equal to minus 2. Okay. Minus 2. Cosec is a reciprocal of sine. So what is it? Sine x is equal to minus 1 by 2. So you know that 1 by 2. 1 by 2 sine 30 pi by 6, but it is given that minus. So there are two in the third quadrant and fourth quadrant, minus 1 by 2 you are getting. Okay. So I write here cosec x is equal to cosec. Let us discuss about third quadrant where 180 plus. So 180 plus, this is pi by 6, 30, sine 30, pi by 6, pi plus pi by 6. What is coming this? Cosec x is equal to cosec 7 pi by 6. That is one value which is equal to minus 2 in the third quadrant. And second one, cosec x is equal to cosec 1 is pi by 6. And when we are talking about the fourth quadrant, that means 2 pi minus pi by 6. 2 pi minus pi by 6. So 12 minus 2, 11 pi by 6. Cosec x is equal to cosec 11 pi by 6. So there are two principal values, x is equal to 7 pi by 6 and 11 pi by 6. Okay. Now let us discuss about the principal general solution. Sin x is same formula, x is equal to n pi plus minus 1 to the power n y. So x is equal to n pi plus minus 1 to the power n. And what should I write here? Y, the value of y is, the value of y you can put anything like 7 pi by 6 I can put here. So this is the value is called general solution. Okay, what is it? It is general solution. Got it? Other questions from this exercise. Question is find the general solution for each of the following equations. Question number 5, I am taking cos 4x is equal to cos 2x. Cos 4x is equal to cos 2x. What we are finding in it? General solution. Okay. General solution. Direct it is given that cos 4x is equal to cos 2x, cos x is equal to cos y. X is treated as 4x and y is 2x. So I can write here, since cos x is equal to cos y, it means x is equal to 2n pi plus minus y. We'll put the value here. So 4x is equal to 2n pi plus minus, what is the value of y? 2x. Okay. So therefore the value of x is equal to 2n pi plus minus 2x upon 4. Okay. X is equal to 2n pi upon 4 plus minus 2x upon 4. So therefore x is equal to n pi by 2 plus minus x by 2. Okay. If this plus minus will be shifted here, then what happens? This plus minus will be shifted here, it becomes minus plus x by 2 is equal to n pi by 2. Once I take plus sign or minus sign, whatever. So taking plus sign, x plus x by 2 is equal to n pi by 2. 2x or 3x by 2. 3x by 2 is equal to n pi by 2. 2 cancel, x is equal to n pi by 3. Okay. Second, I'll take, this is for the plus. Now for minus sign. For minus sign, x minus x by 2 is equal to n pi by 2. X minus x by 2, it is x by 2 is equal to n pi. X cancel, it is n pi. Okay. So one is x is equal to n pi by 3 and second is x is equal to n pi. Or we can combine them also. By the way, there are two values, n pi by 3 and n pi. We can use another way also, like cos 4x minus cos 2x is equal to 0, and then use the formula cos c minus cos d and finding the values. Okay. Next question, I am taking cos 3x plus cos x minus cos 2x. Cos 3x plus cos x minus cos 2x is equal to 0. Okay. Cos 3x plus cos x minus cos 2x is equal to 0. Okay. These two terms, we are using cos c plus cos d formula in these two terms. Cos c plus cos d. 2 cos c plus dy 2 into cos c minus dy 2 minus cos 2x is equal to 0. So it is 2 cos 4x by 2, that means it is 2x, and cos 2x by 2, it is x, minus cos 2x is equal to 0. Taking 2x common, cos 2x common, 2 cos x minus 1 is equal to 0. So that means 1 cos 2x is equal to 0 and 2 cos x is equal to 1, x is equal to 1 by 2. Cos x is equal to 1 by 2. So one value cos 2x is equal to 0, second cos x is equal to 1 by 2. Cos 2x is equal to 0. Here it is and or anything, because product of these two terms is equal to 0. So either both are 0 or one of them will be 0. Cos 2x is equal to 0. Cos x is equal to 0. X is equal to 2n pi. So we write here 2x is equal to 2n plus 1 pi by 2. Okay. Therefore x is equal to 2n plus 1. It is pi by 4. One value. Second value, cos x is equal to 1 by 2. 1 by 2 in cos 60. Pi by 3. So may I write here cos pi by 3. And cos x is equal to cos y. X is equal to 2n pi plus minus pi by 3. So that is the second value. First x is equal to 2n plus 1 pi by 4. Second x is equal to 2n pi plus minus pi by 3. Okay. I hope you have understood it. One more question to be discussed of the same exercise, that is sec square 2x is equal to 1 minus tan 2x. Sec square 2x is equal to 1 minus tan 2x. Okay. Sec square 2x is equal to 1 minus tan 2x. We know that there's a relation sec square theta is equal to 1 plus tan square theta. Sec square theta can be written 1 plus tan square theta. So sec square 2x, can I write here 1 plus tan square 2x is equal to 1 minus tan 2x. Okay. 1 and 1 cancel. Tan square 2x plus tan 2x is equal to 0. 1 1 cancel. I can take tan 2x common. Tan 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. So tan 2x is equal to 0 and or tan 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. Since tan 2x is equal to 0, same as sin x is equal to 0, x and pi, the tan, so 2x is equal to n pi. Therefore, x is equal to n pi by 2. Second, tan 2x is equal to minus 1. Tan 2x is equal to minus 1. The value of 1 in tan is tan 45 pi by 4. And because it is minus 1, so we go in the second quadrant where pi minus pi by 4. So write here 3 pi by 4. Tan 2x is equal to tan 3 pi by 4. Is that okay? Tan 45, 1 and tan 180 minus, tan 45. Tan 45 is plus 1. But we need the value of minus 1 in form of 10. So I can write here tan 180 minus 45, 135. In the second quadrant, tan negative minus. So tan 3 pi by 4 is minus 1. Tan x is equal to tan y. X is equal to n pi. So 2x is equal to n pi plus y. Y is 3 pi by 4. Therefore, what is the value of x? N pi by 2 plus 3 pi by 8. Okay. N pi by 2 plus 3 pi by 8. One question also I want input. There's an equation, general equation will be formed. Let us find out the question. Which one is that? One question, okay, we are taking 7th question, sin 2x plus cos x. No, that is also same. Question number 9, I want to take it. Sin x plus sin 3x plus sin 5x. Sin x plus sin 3x plus sin 5x is equal to 0. Okay. How to solve it? Sin x and sin 5x. 5 plus 1, 6x divided to 3x. 3x is here. So better to take these two terms. First, sin x plus sin 5x and plus sin 3x. Okay. Sin c plus sin d. So formula sin c plus sin d. First formula 2 sin c plus d by 2 into cos c minus d by 2. Sin c plus sin d, 2 sin x plus 5x by 2 into cos x minus 5x by 2 plus sin 3x is equal to 0. 2 sin 6x by 2 3x and cos 4x by 2 2x. Because cos minus theta is cos theta, no minus sign comes out. Sin 3x. Taking sin 3x common, 2 cos 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. Sin 3x is equal to 0, or our end cos 2x is equal to minus 1 by 2. Sin 3x is equal to 0. 3x is equal to n pi. X is equal to n pi by 3. One value. For finding the second value, cos 1 by 2. 1 by 2 in cos 60, because it is negative, so we'll go in the second quadrant. 180 minus 60, 120. 2 pi by 3. This is cos 60. 60 means pi by 3. So pi minus pi by 3. Cos 2x is equal to cos pi minus pi by 3. Cos 2x is equal to cos 2 pi by 3. You're thinking one thing, that why we are taking here in the form of this cos x is equal to cos y. Minus sign, direct we cannot put value minus 1 upon 2 here, so we cannot write here cos 2x is equal to minus cos pi by 3. Okay, because our general solutions are in the form of all the terms are positive. So better first of all to make this term in the form of positive signs. That's why we are making this in the form of positive. Cos 2x is equal to cos 3x. X is equal to 2n pi. So 2x is equal to 2n pi plus minus 2 pi by 3. Okay. So therefore x is equal to 2n pi by 2 plus minus 2 pi by 3 into 2. So that means it is n pi plus minus 2 to cancel pi by 3. This is the second value. Okay. Okay. So that is the second value of it. I think it's okay now. So I hope you will solve all the question of this exercise. The remaining questions you will solve. Okay. Thank you. Thanks for watching.